This is a film based on true story that shocked the world in 2018. On June 23, 2018, the youth soccer team from Chiang Rai, Thailand finished their training and decided to explore Tam Luang Cave, also known as the Sleeping Beauty Cave. Little did they know that the rain would suddenly pour down while they were still inside the cave, completely unaware of the situation as they continued to explore deeper. By evening, the parents realized the children hadn't returned home, so they went out to search for them. Upon arriving at the cave entrance, they found the children's bicycles, and they were quickly informed that the cave was now flooded, but the children were still inside. The incident was promptly reported to the governor of Chiang Rai province, who immediately contacted the Thai Navy SEALs for rescue operations. After making all necessary preparations, the SEALs entered the cave to search for the boys. They set up guide ropes 800 meters from the entrance at Chamber 3 and continued deeper into the cave. At this point, the governor had not yet realized the severity of the situation, believing that the Navy SEALs would certainly rescue the children safely. However, the complex conditions inside Tam Luang Cave far exceeded expectations. By 5 a.m., the SEALs returned, not only unsuccessful, but with one team member injured. The cave had narrow, winding passages and extremely poor visibility underwater. After several hours of difficult exploration, the SEALs barely reached the T-junction, 1,600 meters from the entrance. Under these conditions, completing the rescue was impossible. The next day, Thailand issued an urgent international request for assistance. The local government mobilized all available resources for the rescue operation. They used numerous large water pumps to try to drain the cave. But against the non-stop torrential rain, this effort would not help much of the situation. By this point, 5 days of searching had passed without finding any trace of the children. Meanwhile, a British professional cave diver received Thailand's invitation. He immediately contacted his diving partner, and without hesitation, they arrived at the rescue site that evening. After making all necessary preparations, they entered the cave to assess the situation. Following the guide ropes left by the SEALs, they dive into the cave. The complexity inside was beyond imagination, with countless intersecting passages and extremely narrow gaps that could barely be passed through. After 4 hours of careful exploration, they finally reached the furthest point so far. Just as they prepared to continue, cave walls suddenly fractured due to the pressure of water, causing rocks to fall unexpectedly. Fortunately, they escaped unharmed with their professional experiences. Due to heavy oxygen consumption, they had to return to the surface. After both divers emerged, the governor learned that they had only managed to reach the T-junction. To avoid casualties, the governor ordered that no further action be taken until the rain stopped. On the 8th day, people invited a senior Buddhist monk to pray for the children's safety. The monk's ceremony led to a supernatural phenomenon that even science couldn't explain. The British divers then put on their diving equipment again, this time they reaching the T-junction in just 3 hours. After securing the guide ropes, they continued deeper. The passages grew increasingly narrow, and after using up all their guide ropes, they emerged but still couldn't see any sign of the children. Just as they prepared to return, a faint light appeared in the darkness ahead. Their persistence paid off. They finally found the children. After 9 long days of waiting, the children finally were found, and all were alive. This movie is called 13 Lives.